Yeah. Hey, Mike, just talk a little bit about the intensity you guys showed and the way you came back, obviously, from Kansas, seemed to address some of the maybe glitches you had the previous game.
Well, again, I mean, tonight everybody had a chance to play. Geronimo came to me before the game and said he couldn't go, and I knew Trace wasn't going to play. And with X being out, guys have got to step up and play and make plays, and I thought for the most part everybody did that. I don't like the fact that we gave up 72 points. That's something I always seem to watch. So we got to be better in that area.
Mike, can you assess C.J. Gunn's performance? What did you like? What do you want to see him do better?
No, I mean, he was solid tonight. I think, moving forward, C.J. and Gallo and Tamar Bates, Anthony, when he gets in there, we got to do a better job on the ball and guarding the ball. And, we had quite a few fouls called tonight in guarding the ball in a one-on-one position. And then we got to do a better job in our pick and roll defense in terms of getting over the screen and getting into the ball. We were terrible tonight in that area.
Mike, with X out, does that change at all Jalen's responsibilities, what he's expected to do in terms of running the offense?
Well, I mean, it doesn't change anything. They both ran the offense. When X is there, it gives you, two guys that can make plays with the basketball, not only for themselves but for guys around them. And now we don't have X, and I got to keep an eye on Jalen as well. He's just getting back from, his flare up, and you want to make sure that you don't bury him with a lot of minutes to the point where he goes back down. Then you're really stuck. So, tonight we came in, I came in with the thought process of playing him 30 minutes, and that's what we played him. And I thought he responded pretty well. He had a few too many turnovers for me, but he's young and he's still learning.
Coach, how long do you expect Xavier to be out? How long do you expect Trace to be out?
Don't know. I wish I could tell you that. I really don't know. But, my job is to make sure that the guys that are in uniform that's ready to play, to get them ready to go. And then we'll welcome them back when that time comes.
Coach, how big do you think the confidence boost of just getting back in the win column was for this group after the last stretch in Vegas and in Kansas?
Well, again, I mean, it's, we've played well here at home. Our fan base has put us in position to play well. And, I expect us to win every game at home. I mean, that's my goal. And, yes, to bounce back from the 2 games that we've lost is a confidence builder for our team. We're still a young team, man. I started 2 freshmen tonight.
Coach, what's your assessment of how Logan played tonight and kind of where he's at overall in his progression?
Well, he's not in great shape. Logan has had his ups and downs, but I thought he responded. Logan seemed like every time I throw him in there, he does something, positive. But you can't play him in long stretches. He's had his problems in terms of illness and things of that nature that's really put him behind from a physical standpoint. So, I mean, we just, tonight he played well, and I did play him in some stretches, but, I got to get him in better shape.
Coach, with X out and Jalen the only traditional point guard on the floor, is that something where you feel his role has changed somewhat offensively right now with X out?
No, his role, I mean, again, he's going to have to continue to do the same thing. It's not like the NBA. I can go to the D-League and find me another point guard. He's the only true one that we have, and again, I can't bury him with 40 minutes a game. I can't do that, or there's a chance he could drop off. So, I got to really watch that closely and monitor him, as we continue this journey. But the guys like Gallo and Scoop and CJ and Anthony, guys that, have to handle the ball for us, they got to be more strong with it and be able to make basketball plays to help us.
Mike, when did you decide that tonight was the night to not play Trace? And also, When did you find out about Jordan's injury, and what is his injury?
Well, Jordan's injury is a dislocated finger. And he tried to go a little yesterday. Trace went a little yesterday, but then he backed off, and then we decided to just hold him out. And I don't know if he'll play on Friday or not as well. So we'll see. Geronimo is basically how much pain he can, tolerate, with his dislocated finger bandage. So, only time will tell. Tomorrow will be another day, and we'll go start practice and see where everybody is.
All right, Coach. Anything else? Go ahead. Last question.
Coach, when you're using these different rotations and putting in guys you haven't seen a lot, what are you looking for them in terms of their development?
How hard they play. That's a big part of it. And some of our guys are not playing hard enough. And, that's my job to get them to play hard. Everything else will come in play and fall in place if they learn to just play hard. And that's what you deal with when you have young players. They think they play hard, but there's always another level that they got to reach. And that's what I'm trying to get them to.